One, two, check, 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 check. One, two, check, check. Sweet. So, audio works. Welcome to the stream. If you're on the stream, welcome, welcome, welcome. We are studying my old MOS. So, just trying to remember some of my old stuff. Studying this, and I kind of already started, but we're just gonna continue. We're just gonna vibe. We're gonna drink some wine while we do this. And yeah, we're gonna be a grand old time. Questions, comments, concerns, please feel free to ask away. As the title says, it's your way of getting to know me, so if you want to get to know me, get to know me. If not, whatever, it's all good. I'm all good in the hood. Freedom of speech and all that good shit. So let's do weapon conditions. Well, hold up. Isn't the 242 on the list? No, it is not. Okay, well, let's see. Let's see if I remember it. So for the main gun, for the M242 Bush 25mm Bushmaster chain gun, brass to grass, kill the VC. So it's gonna be rounds in the feet, rounds in the ready box, rounds past the feed chute, no rounds in feeder, ghost round isn't cycled, weapon and electrical safe is unsafe. Condition 3, rounds in ready box, past the feed chute, rounds in the feeder, ghost round not cycled, weapon and manual safe on safe. Condition 2, rounds in feed tray, rounds in feed chute, rounds in ready box, rounds in ready box, rounds past the feed chute, rounds into the feed tray, or rounds in feeder, ghost round cycled, manual safe is unsafe, electrical safe is unsafe. And then condition 1, rounds in ready box, rounds past the feed chute, rounds in the feeder, ghost rounds been cycled, manual safe is on fire, electrical safe is unsafe. I know I not hesitated, but choked? What's the terminology I'm looking for? I kind of choked, but like not. I guess brain fart is the best thing I can come up with. That's the 242. That's the 240. Fuck, man, where's the 242 part? It's gotta be on this one, no? This chapter? 242 maintenance procedures? No, that's not this one. It says maintenance procedures. Come on, Rod. What have we learned from fucking pre-K? You go to the context, or contents. 240. Nomenclature. To operate the 242. 1920. Or 1901, sorry. So we're gonna go to, that's 18, 19. where I was. All the ammo types. That's cool, bro, but I'm looking for weapon conditions to make sure I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Yeah, how to turn on the turret, how to operate it, immediate remedial actions. So where the fuck is the weapon conditions? 'Cause that's what the fuck I'm looking for. Well, this is to operate the 242. And this is the, there we go. Finally. But let's keep this bookmarked because I need to write this shit down. So, for condition 4, it was rounds in ready box. Rounds past the respective forwarder. No rounds in feeder, ghost round not cycle, manual safe on safe, electrical safe on safe. Condition 3, rounds in the feeder, ghost round not cycled, manual safe on safe, electrical safe on safe. Condition 2, ghost round cycled, manual safe on safe, electrical safe on safe. Condition 1, manual safe on fire, electrical safe on safe. Mr. Editor, run that shit back and let me know if I got that shit right, but I'm pretty sure I know what the fuck I'm talking about. What have we learned from fucking pre-K? Okay, so here we go. Finally. So let's keep this bookmarked because I need to write this shit down. So for condition 4, it was rounds in ready box. Rounds past the respective forwarder. No rounds in feeder, ghost round not cycle, manual safe on safe, electrical safe on safe. Condition 3, rounds in the feeder, ghost round not cycled, manual safe on safe, electrical safe on safe. Condition 2, ghost round cycled, manual safe on safe, electrical safe on safe. Condition 1, manual safe on fire, electrical safe on safe. Mr. Editor, run that shit back and let me know if I got that shit right, but I'm pretty sure I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I just love how I've said Mr. Editor, yet I don't have an editor, so I'm just kind of talking to myself and fucking I. But, you know, that's how this shit starts. When you start streaming and you're only talking to, you know, X amount of people, which is like less than 10, it's all good, you know? Shit happens. That's how you get started. You gotta talk to oneself. But cheers. Switch that to live. Come back here. Alright, so we know what we're doing with the 242, but we kind of got a little ahead of ourselves. So we're gonna do 240. The M240 Bravo, which is a machine gun that I would love to fucking have, bro. This shit is one of the I want to say one of the simplest machine guns I've ever manipulated, because I think it's the only machine gun I manipulated except for the saw, but I didn't really manipulate the saw. I got to play with it in a sense, but saw's pretty cool, just kind of shitty when it's time to rock and roll, but when you get shit from the lowest bidder, can you really complain? So actually, wait, isn't there a way to go back to bookmark streams? No? Oh wait, no, I gotta go here. Oh, no. Oh, no, yeah, I want this running. I want to run this. Wait, but hold on. What what was I gonna try to do with YouTube? I can't even think about what I was gonna do with YouTube. It'll come to mind. I guess I can show lower the music just now. Just a tip. Right. So yeah, in case you can't tell, I suck at studying. But I just thought it'd be a kind of cool idea to study while streaming. Who knows, maybe get some motivated future devil dogs to join. Have some questions. I ain't the smartest tool in the shed, but I won't say no to helping you out. Just saying. But enough of the bullshit. Let's get back to it. So, weapon conditions for the M240 Bravo. If you don't know what the M240 Bravo is, if you ever seen The Outpost, it's used in that movie. You ever seen... Well, there's this one trendy little YouTube short. Yeah, I closed it. So, yeah, the trendy video of this army dude in the armory doing a disass or disassemble of the M240 Bravo. He did a great job. I think he did a good job. The only thing I have to say, not trying to talk shit at all, because the reason why I'm not talking shit is I could have done it faster than them. Here was the difference between the way he did and the way I did it. He manipulated the gas cap. I didn't really have to manipulate that. And then he had to take out another piece of the weapon system that I didn't have to. In a way, I disassed like the basics of the weapon system. He disassed the more intricate part of the weapon system. Like, he did, in my perspective, he did more than what he needed to, but he did the every little detail that was required for a disass on a 240. I don't think that really makes that best of sense, but you know, if I ever get the chance to record myself through, you know, I could probably find some old videos, but if I ever find myself a chance to record myself to disass the 240 again, I fucking will. So it is what it fucking is. Well, thank you. Myself. Thank you. So, all right. So, for the 240 Bravo condition 4. Condition 4 of the 240 Bravo is no rounds on the feed tray. Feed tray cover closed. Bolt forward. Weapon on fire. So, no rounds on feed tray. What time is it? 9:30. Feed tray. Feed tray cover closed. bolt forward. Weapon on fire. Weapon on fire. Condition 3. Rounds on feature. So, probably a little quick note. A little quick tip for these conditions is 9 times out of 10, every condition, there's only one thing that changed. Literally only fucking one thing. So, for instance, condition 4, like I just said, is no rounds on feed tray cover close, no rounds on feed tray cover close, bolt forward, weapon on fire. Condition 3 is rounds on feed tray cover close, bolt forward, weapon on fire. And then condition 2 does not apply. That usually goes with electrical stuff. And condition 1 is rounds on feed tray. No. Did you finish your cup? Fine. Condition does not apply. Condition 1, rounds on feed tray cover closed, bolt lock to the rear, weapon on safe. Alrighty. You want to borrow it? Yeah.
What are you doing though?
Streaming. Studying. So, rounds on V-tray. Excuse me. Rounds on V-tray, cover closed. Bolt forward. Weapon on fire. And then condition 2 does not apply, like I mentioned. Condition 2 is usually like weapons that have electrical components to them. In a sense, like the 25mm Bushmaster, it has an electrical component to it. So, quick tip, usually condition 2 does not apply to a lot of weapon systems because not every gun, rifle, pistol, whatever the fuck you want to call it, doesn't need electricity to work. It's a great thing about science. So condition 2 does not apply. And the final one, condition 1, is bolt lock to the rear, weapon on safe. Now, I know I did say that usually every time you do a condition, one thing changes. However, if you are paying attention or actually locked into what the fuck I'm trying to do over here, you might have noticed that 2 things changed. Sort of. I mean, I think of it this way. So condition 4, we're gonna run it one more time. I'm pretty sure I'm annoying. I'm kind of annoying myself a little bit. Bear with me. So condition 4 is no rounds on feed tray cover closed, bolt forward, weapon on fire. Condition 3, the only thing that changes out of that whole entire statement is that rounds are on the feed tray. That is fucking it. But condition 2 does not apply because, like I stated, usually goes with weapons that are electrical based or have like a sort of like, you know, second step to it, kind of like the 50 cals of the Mark 19. Oh, Mark 19. Condition 2 does not apply, but condition 1 is bolts locked to the rear and weapon is on safe. That's 2 things in one condition. but condition 2 does not apply. So in a way, if condition 2 did not apply, you could kind of think of it as condition 2 is bolt lock to the rear, and then condition 1 is weapon unsafe. But that's not really the proper step-by-step or the proper nomenclature. It's just kind of a way to help remember that it may seem like you're saying 20 different things for every single different condition, but really you're saying 19 things, but that 20th is the only difference in between each condition. I hope that makes sense. I mean, it makes sense for me, and like my dad always told me, that's all that fucking matters. If it makes sense to you, if it makes sense to me, that's all that matters. If it makes sense to you, that's all that fucking matters. No one can say shit. But that is the 240 Bravo. And now it's time for the coax. For the 240 coax. M240 coax. Oh, what's the difference between the Bravo and the coax? The simple mind, there's tiny difference. Here's a better way of putting it. The Bravo is the one that you carry, and the coax is the one that you put in vehicles. Because the coax, you don't have a stock. You don't really have a full pistol grip of a, pistol grip. And I guess like the body assembly isn't really as thick as the Bravo, but the Bravo and coax work the same way. It's just that it's a Glock 19 and 17 kind of work the same way, but they're both Glocks, just different, tiny bit. I really hope. For a guy who likes teaching, I feel like I'm doing a pretty shitty job of doing it. But live and learn. So, for the coax, is gonna be a fun one. I'll be right back. Alrighty. Whew. Hi. You know, I remember back in the day when I thought people with like those really huge desks. It's like, why do you need such a big desk? You know, like, you really need all that space for all your office shit or whatnot? Yeah. I know I kind of was like an asshole thinking like that, but yeah, I need more space. I just cannot wait. But alright. So, as I mentioned before, how the Bravo and coax are a little different. Shows you their weapon conditions. I like how I mentioned before how you'll say 20 different fucking things when really you're saying 19 of the same things and one and the 20th is the different one. You will come across certain weapon systems, Exhibit A, with the Exhibit B of a add-on that they just add a lot. So here's a for instance. For the 240 Bravo Condition 4, we stated before that it is no rounds on feed tray cover closed, bolt forward, weapon on fire. Cool. For the coax though, rounds in the ready box and in the feed chute, no rounds on the feed tray cover closed, bolt forward, manual safe on fire, electrical safe on safe. There are 3 new things that we're saying in these conditions because, like I said, the 240 you usually carry around and the coax you're mounting on the vehicle. And since it's mounted in the vehicle, where do you put the ammo? You can't just leave it dangling around. It's going to get caught and it's going to fuck up everything. It's not going to be a good day for anybody, especially us. So we put it in what's called a ready box. A box where all the ammo goes, kind of like what we're all similar with. I mean, if you don't know what that is, please turn on the fucking TV and watch a movie, watch a TV show. I don't know, man. Watch the Pacific. If you watch the Pacific and you see the machine gunners, they have like this little box right next to the machine guns. That's a ready box. Or for in their instance, that's an ammo can. Same fucking difference. So, condition 4, rounds in ready box. In the chute, no rounds on feed tray cover closed, bolt forward, manual safe on fire, electrical safe was on safe. Remember when I mentioned how condition 2 is usually the electrical part? Guess what? We're in the electrical part now. And then it's going to be condition 3, rounds in the ready box, pass or in the feed chute, on the feed tray cover closed, bolt forward, weapon on fire, electrical safe and all safe. Here comes the fun part. Condition 2, rounds in ready box, rounds in the chute, rounds on feed tray cover closed, bolt locked to the rear, manual safe on safe, electrical safe is on safe. If you really are paying attention, which I really hope you are, condition 2 is kind of like condition 1 in the Bravo. Except the electrical safe is on safe. So, condition 1 is rounds in ready box and the feed chute, rounds on feed tray cover closed, bolt to the rear, manual safe on fire, electrical safe is on safe. Wait, hold on a second. Oh! Yeah, no, I was right. Condition 2, manual safe is on safe. Huh? Okay. No, you had it.
You're not that hungry either?
No, but it's really good.
Yeah, I thought this one.
And then, yeah. So, yeah, I'm just going over weapon systems. So.
I gathered.
I'm on YouTube and Kick, so stop talking to Yoli.
Yeah, I let her go. I just can't. I'm like maxed out for today.
Okay. What time is it? I'll go to McDonald's in a little bit.
For what?
Coke.
You want me to just go get you a Pepsi real quick from across the street?
If there's enough, yeah. That's
There
fine.
should be.
You finished your bottle? I gotta catch up then.
I don't think you will at this point because you stopped.
I haven't. I just been sipping every here and there.
Yeah, well, mine to me tastes like grape juice.
Tell me about it. Well, in all technicality, it kind of is.
So I made the joke. I'm sorry.
Alrighty, back to it. Left off on the coax, so ay. Coax is done. So, oh, immediate remedial actions. Well, I mean, yeah. Wait, what? Immediate action for 240 coax stoppage. Immediate action. Oh, runaway. Oh yeah. Yeah, so, in case you're not a gun nut, I mean, I'm not even really much of a gun nut. I'm not gonna say I'm fucking the gun guru, but I like to say I have basic common sense of how weapons work and shit like that. So, immediate remedial actions of the 240 Bravo and coax. I'm gonna simplify it. I'm not gonna go into fucking the doctrine of this shit, but let's say you have a runaway machine gun, which is, in case you don't know, when you fire a bullet, it's like a tiny explosion inside that launches the bullet out. Now, explosions have fire. Fire is hot. Hot is heat. Heat on metal melts. Gun breaks. So, sometimes when you're shooting the machine gun, the gun gets so hot that it starts shooting by itself. Fucking magic. I swear. Like, I thought it was magic the first time I ever heard of such stories. But yes, if you are shooting for too long, you could heat up the gun too much at the point that the bullets will shoot themselves. This is called runaway gun, meaning the gun is just fucking shooting on its own. Yes, the very few times that liberals have a point that guns kill people, but in the result of somebody holding the trigger for a long period of time. What to do in the situation? Well, if you have a coax, usually there's this cable for the charging for the bolt. If your coax is runaway, you would pull the cable back and you'll hold it to see if the gun will keep shooting on itself when it shouldn't, when you're holding the bolt itself. And if you successfully held the bolt back, you wait for what's called a hang fire. Just because you hold the bolt back doesn't mean that the heat on the metal is just going to cool off instantly. No, you still have the potential of shooting a round off the chamber. So that's what the hang fire is. So you wait 5 seconds, 5 to 10 seconds. You don't really need to wait 10 seconds, but 5 to 10 seconds is the best window. All right, it's just like the safe window. 5 to 10 seconds, and then the runaway should stop. It shouldn't really be shooting at all. At that point, you would clear the weapon system, take the ammo out, change the barrel, reset the whole 9 yards. That's what happens if you have a runaway gun. However, in a double dog fashion, if you have a runaway gun, pull the charging handle back, and that shit doesn't work for some miraculous fucking reason, just grab the ammo, grab the belt, snap that bitch in half. Just bam! You snap that shit in half. So let's say if you have 200 rounds and your gun goes runaway, do you really want to spend 200 rounds of ammunition and wait for the gun to stop? Or are you going to break 50 and it's going to shoot the 50, then it's going to stop because it doesn't have any more ammo, and now you have 150 rounds left for the next fight? Common sense is a wonderful thing. So that's what you would do. So that's how you would kind of take care of a runaway gun. So whenever you see in movies or TV shows of people just going ba 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 ba, that pause is there for a fucking reason. It is cool to shoot and burst in video games, but if there's no such thing as overheating, why the fuck would I shoot and burst? You know what I'm talking about. Anyway. I don't even know how much studying I have left in me, man. Truthfully, I don't know how much studying I got left. I mean, I got quite a bit of studying, but I'm like writing this shit down so I could quiz myself in the future. But anyways, let's get to the main event of the LAV 25. It's a 25 part. The 25mm Bushmaster chain gun. The M242. 25 mech mics. Let's go over the ammo types. So, for the ammo types, there's 5, technically 6, but the 6 is really dummy, you know. Not dummy in the sense of like any dumbass could figure it out. I mean dummy as in it is the dummy round. It is literally a bullet that doesn't have any gunpowder. It doesn't have any projectile. It is literally just, if a bullet weighs two ounces, the dummy round weighs a pound. Right? It's a filled-in bullet to signify or to use as a training for real ammunition. So for the M242, we have 5 ammo types, not including the dummy. TPT, TPDST, HEIT, APDST, APFSDST. Those are the 5 different types of ammo types of the 242. So, what is this random letters that I said? Well, let's go one at a time. You have the M793 target practice with tracer, TPT. Target practice, the dash is the width, tracer. That's 1. 2, or let me write this shit down on my little notebook so I could not have to use the textbook, kind of use the information that I truly need to study. I mean, you need to know everything, but I mean, the stuff that you're really going to be quizzed if you hit the fleet, if you haven't picked up what I've been studying: LAVs, LAR, light armor reconnaissance, light armor vehicles. If you're in 0313, this is the shit that you'll be studying. So I'm kind of going over the stuff that I truly need to know to the fucking T, and everything else will be, kind of side piece. Because to be honest, don't get me wrong, knowing the nomenclature, knowing what each individual piece of a system, whatever, like every bolt, every nut, every washer, every screw, yes, I am well aware that I should know the names. I should know exactly what they do. However, me personally, fuck that shit. All I care about is what it does. If I know what it does, I don't care what it's named. As long as I can describe what it does, and I understand what it does, I know what it does, it just doesn't seem like that big of a deal to me. Granted, yes, I do understand the severity of knowing the names of certain shit that I'm using. It's just me personally, it just works better in my head if I just know what it does. You're gonna tell me I need to know 27 different names when I just already know what everything does? I don't know, it's kind of like building a computer. I don't know what it's called, I just know what it does. I have a pretty good intermediate understanding of computers. But anyway, getting off topic. So the M242 ammo types. We just said the M793 is the target practice with tracer, also known as TPT. And now the M. I'm not gonna lie, chat, we probably should have done this in order. I mean, this is technically in order, but like, you'll see what I'm fucking talking about. So now next is the M910. This is the name of the round, the bullet, the shell, however, the ammo type, what have you. So the M9110 is the target practice discarding sable with tracer, also known as TPDST. If you're not picking up what I'm putting down, the abbreviation kind of explains the ammo type. I don't know, my gunner, when my gunner was teaching me, or at least training me to remember all this shit, we started with the abbreviations. And trust me, I know so many fucking abbreviations, I can't even keep track of all of them. Anyway, so if you can remember the abbreviation, you could kind of remember the name, because all you gotta do is just follow the abbreviation. You know what I mean? Like TPT, target practice with tracer. Holy shit, 3 letters means 3 words. 4 with the width, but the width is the dash, but I'm sure you're picking up what I'm putting down. But I would be lying if I said I had an easy time remembering this. The hard part of remembering all of this was what was it called? It's not the name of the abbreviation, but like the M793 bullet is the target practice with tracer, and then the M910 is the target practice discarding sable with tracer. That part, the 910, the 793, that part, I would be lying if I said I got that down to a T. I didn't. That part I did have an issue with, but as much as I suck at studying, I have a sort of way to figure it out, you know? Shit like that. Next one is, you're gonna see what I'm talking about when I should have done this in a different order. The M792 is the high explosive incendiary with tracer. So high explosive. And can anyone guess what the abbreviation of this is gonna be? Yeah, no shit. HEI-T. Forgot the incendiary part. Fuck. Am I the only one who thinks the English language is a fucking joke? Like, incendiary. If you take incin out of it, it's diary. So incendiary was pronounced incendiary. Like, go fuck yourself, dude. I mean, for fuck's sakes, my name is like a joke to English creature. Like, if you didn't say it like how I just said it, you need to take English class again, even though it's fucking waste of time in my opinion. But creature, it's pronounced the same way but spelled completely different. Like, instead of a C it's a K, but it's the same pronunciation. Instead of EA, EA. Instead of EA, it's EE, but it's still the same pronunciation. And then chur is TURE, but I put CHUR, same pronunciation. I know I speak English, and I am a proud English speaker, but English is a pretty big fucking joke in my opinion. So, next one. The M791 is the APDST. While I write this down, I'm going to let you guess what that means. That's kind of fucking weird that I'm asking you to figure it out. And you know what? Fuck you guys. You can figure it out. This might not be pertaining to any jobs that you have had, but I don't know. I always like trying to figure shit out on my own first to see how smart I am. Not really smart, but like I guess my problem solving skills. You know what I mean? Like try it out for your first time, see how far you get to. And if you didn't get far, then you just try again. But this time you actually take the time to learn from other people, and then you get better. You know what I mean? So yeah, I know I haven't really said what the ammo type is, but I'm just gonna write down this last one just so I can get it out of the fucking way. Discarding. All right, so the M791 is armor piercing discarding Sabo with tracer. That is the M791. I'm a big gamer. I like to think that the audience that I'm trying to aim for are gamers, maybe some vets, because I'm a vet myself. But this is your AP round. Now there's a second type. And the second type is the M919. APFSDST. Armor piercing, fin stabilizing, discarding Sabo with tracer. It's like I know what the fuck I'm talking about. So those are your 5 ammo types. And I guess the order that I should have done it to make it easier to follow for the part that I had issues with. I start with the M791, which is the APDST, then the M792, which is the HEIT, then the M793, which is the TPT, go to the M910 TPDST, and then M19 APFSDST. I'm going to share with you a tiny secret that my gunner gave me in order to remember these just a little bit easier. So man, this shit dying on me. And fuck, I gotta turn off this light. Sorry guys, you might not be able to see me. Would you be able to see me? Ooh. It's a little dark. Let me fix that real quick. Do you like full screen, please? That should help, right? Yeah, that helps just a little bit, so. Wait, actually, hang on. My headset really dying? No, it's dying. Alright, chat, we're just gonna charge my headphones for just a... I got so much bullshit in this fucking desk! Alright. Fantastic. So, now we lost our light. I don't really want to turn on my fucking... I don't want to turn that on. Fuck it. We'll suffer. Because that's the name of the game. Alright, so... back to, so the secret that my gunner kind of taught me when it comes to the ammo types. So let's do it by the numbers. So you have the M791, which is the APDST. I'm gonna say the shit all over. I'm gonna repeat myself quite a couple times, so please bear the fuck with me. The M791 is the APDST. Then the M792 M792 is the HEIT. Then the M793 is your TPT, and your M910 is TPDST, and your M19 is your APFS DST. I mean, I'm streaming. I might make this into a video, so if you pause it, whatever. But in case you haven't noticed, you could do the M791, then the M792, then the M793, then the M910, and then the M919. That is numerical order. 91, 92, 93, then 910. Yeah. So here's the little trick. The first two ammo types is what you're gonna use on. Let me try that again. The first two, the M791, M792, are the two ammo types that you will be using during combat, which is the APDST and the HEIT. Then the ones following after that is the M793 and the M910. Those two you'll be using in training because they're TPT, TPDST. What's the T in the first T? Training. Wow, no fuck, or target practice. TP, target practice. Yeah, no fucking shit. So those is what you'll be using for training. Now we said earlier that there's 5 and we mentioned 4. So what's the last one? The one that you're probably never gonna fucking use unless you are the fortunate lucky, which is the APFS DST, which is the armor piercing, fin stabilizing, discarding sabot. Fun fact about this, let me go to the booklet to make sure I tell you guys the right shit. Keep in mind, if you see me like looking here and here, I have the textbook that I showed you earlier, and I have my notes that I'm writing down myself. Even though I could just kind of do this on the top of my head, I want to write it down, make sure I know what the fuck I'm talking about. But like I said, all the little pieces that go into the gun that I need to know, which I do, I just don't know the specific names perfectly, I'll admit that, but I know what they do. So cleaning. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to that. Like, excuse you, did I need to write that down too. And that, I should be coming up to it right now. Yes sir, here it is. Okay. Use my phone. So that's HEIT, APDS. APDS. Okay. Alright. So, good thing I fucking highlighted this shit. So, the reason why most of us don't really get the chance to shoot the APFS DST, otherwise known as the M19, by the textbook. The projectile body consists of a depleted uranium penetrator pressed on aluminum windscreen, screw-on fins with pressed-in tracer pellets, segmented discarding type, nylon sabot, and pressed on polyethylene nose cap. Holy fuck, I need to go back to school. What does that mean? We're shooting fucking radiation with this round. That's pretty much what it means. To the point that in order to shoot this specific ammunition, you need to put like a special cover over the gun itself, the 242, the M242, over the Bushmaster. We gotta put on gas masks, we gotta put on fucking suits, or else we'll get cancer from just shooting this thing. You could get cancer from shooting this bullet. This round, not bullet. This shit's fucking huge. Actually, nah, I'm too lazy to go grab it. But yeah, this is radiation that we're shooting at. And also, like, and then the worst part is after you shoot it and you come back to like Garrison or, you know, to the ramp, wherever, the vehicle needs to be fucking cleaned down, fucking tested. It's you know, un casa de venga, you know, it's a fucking shit show and a half. But if you're one of those ones who wants to actually learn what the fuck I'm talking about, and is actually interested in how the LEV-25, which is never really utilized in today's, it's not really not utilized, but I guess the better term is our chain of command doesn't really know how the fuck to utilize us properly. But if you're interested in this, no, these bullets don't go to the ends of the earth. They have a limit. They have a range limit, just kind of like with most things in fucking life, like my patience. So every round has a cap out range of 2,000 meters, and that's only due to what's called tracer burnout. I'm excluding how can I say it? I'm excluding the M19 round. The M19 round. We're talking about ammunition now, so bear with me. So the M19 is the only one. I mean, give me a second. Give me a second. I know what I know what I'm talking about, but the last thing I want is to be fucking wrong. Yep. Wow, yeah. You know, that's the issue I have. Anytime I doubt myself is the moment where I am truly right. But when I don't doubt myself, that's when I'm fucked up. But, so yeah, every round has a tracer burnout of 2,000 meters. Except for the M1919. Mainly because of the uranium and the fin stabilizing. Those two things kind of, yeah. Whoa. They make a difference, let me tell you. So, after what is tracer burnout? Have you ever seen movies, TV shows, or even YouTube videos of guys shooting at night? It's very noticeable at night. You'll see like they're like shooting like little laser beams every like couple rounds, little red flares at some point. That's a tracer, kind of just to show you what the fuck are you shooting at that moment. So the max effective range of these these rounds are 2,000 meters due to tracer burnout, meaning at 2,000 meters the round just doesn't disappear or explode or whatever. It just means that at 2,000 rounds or 2,000 meters you don't really see where your round is truly going to unless it impacts on something, dirt, dust, trees, your target. But so, however, HEIT is high explosive incendiary. So how does that work? Well, cool thing about high explosive incendiary is their max effective range is 2,000 meters due to tracer burnout. However, for this round specifically, the max effective range is 3,000 meters due to self-detonation. Yes, this round self-detonates after a while. After it's traveled too far, it'll self-detonate. And I've heard very few stories where the LEV-25 has been implemented as a mortar There are mortar variants of the LAVs, but I'm talking about the LAV 25. I'm talking about the 25 Bushmaster chain gun shot an HEIT round as a mortar. Yeah, real simple. You just aim the trajectory that you want to aim, you shoot, and you see where it impacts. And the great thing about it is that they don't really have that big of a widespread as mortars do, because mortars has 5 to 15, what is it, 5 to 15 meter radius? 5 to 15 meter radius of impacting. Meaning, if I have it dialed in at 10, or let's say 10 degrees north, I don't know the exact terminology and how mortars work, but I'm just gonna simplify it. So if I have it aimed at, I'll use the controller. So if I'm aiming for the center of the controller, the way mortars works is you won't exactly hit the dead center. You'll hit around this area. LAVs kind of reduce the radius, making it kind of more precise. But then again, you gotta take into consideration when a mortar round, when a bullet, when a round, when anything fucking goes up in the air, you got the wind, you got gravity, rotation of the earth, the humidity, temperature drop because you're going up in the atmosphere, what have you, is going to distort the trajectory of where the bullet's going to fucking land. So that shit's not always going to be perfect. But I don't know, man. Keep studying, or I mean, I want to keep studying. Like, truthfully, I want to keep studying, but it's just, what the fuck else do I study? Oh, kind of self-explanatory, my opinion. There are 3 different types of impacts. This relates to specifically the M792, the HEIT, which is what we just talked about, the high explosive one. And so you have 3 different impacts when you hit your target, or whenever you're hitting what you're hitting. You have the direct, go fucking figure, direct, grazing, and then self-destruct. How more common sense can you get? But there was one time in boot camp that literally they had to teach us how to write mail on an envelope and how to write addresses for 45 minutes to a fucking hour. So common sense isn't really that common. With direct impact, fucking hit your shit dead on. Grazing is when, like, you know, just fucking grazes you. Self-destruct, a la Aqaba type shit. And I mean, yeah, dummy round, that's the 6th round, the round that nobody fucking talks about, the M794, the dummy round. Now, I know what I said. Every round, all these rounds has 2,000 meters except for the APF SDST. All these rounds have 2,000 meter. Ooh. Oh, excuse me. They have a 2,000 meter max effective range. The dummy round max effective range is as far as you could fucking throw it. Yeah. If you think the dummy round had a max effective range, you're a fucking retard. It's a dummy round. Come on, bruh. Anyway, the M793. Or 94, sorry. Dummy round. But like I said earlier, this is the one that we use to, you know, practice weapons drills, immediate action, remedial action, Winchester drills, shit like that. So it's always a fun time. Heavy as fuck. I mean, heavier than It's funny how a fake round bullet weighs more than the actual thing. Right? Like, thought it'd be the opposite, but it's not. I feel like there was. Oh, nah. There's something else here. I just passed it not too long ago. Well, the weapon conditions for the 242. That's fair. I'll do that. And I feel like it's this way. Yes, it is. And then after the weapon conditions is the cycle of operations. Yeah, whenever you play weapon systems, you actually need to know the steps that the weapon system takes in order to do what it's made for. You have to know when the fucking bolt goes forward, when it locks, when it fires, when it ejects, when it extracts, and when it reloads. So, but let's do the weapon conditions first, which is what we just did with the 240 Bravo and coax, but we're gonna do it for the 242 25mm Bushmaster chain gun. You know, honestly, low-key, it's kind of nice being in a job that nobody really knows anything about. Kind of makes you feel like Spec Ops. Not really, but I remember when I got this job, it was like, yeah, you're gonna work with LEVs, and I'm like, I know what LEVs are. It's like, but what the fuck? I didn't know you guys actually had, you know, kept the LEVs and whatnot. Yeah, that was a fun time. A real fun time. But cool thing about the 242 weapon conditions, it's really similar to the coax because it comes with a ready box and it runs on electricity, or the electrical. This weapon system runs on electricity. Yeah, this one. So, God, man, I'm so smart. Look at this, man. I even highlighted the one thing that changes at every 4. Sweet. All right, so we're just gonna write PM242 weapon conditions. I really hope the music's not that loud. It doesn't sound that loud to me, but you know, hey, everybody here's different. You know what I mean? Condition 4. Rounds and ready box. Rounds past the respected forwarder. So with the 242 weapon conditions, you usually say respective forwarder because, like the ammo types, you have HE and AP, armor piercing, high explosive. For all my gamers there, I'm sure we all know, or gamers, military, veterans, gun nuts, ammo nuts, whatever the fuck nut you are, we all understand AP means armor piercing, and then HE is high explosives. And with many of our hours playing Battlefield, Call of Duty, all these types of games, armor piercing is for tanks. HE is for people or trucks. So when we say respective forwarder, is because the LEV-25 has 2 feed chutes, AP and HE. Like no shit. So that's why we say past respective forwarder, because past the respective forwarder of the HE or the past respective forwarder of the AP. Common fucking sense. But it's not that common. Now, no rounds in feeder. in feeder. Ghost round is not cycled. I'll go into detail what the fuck a ghost round is. And a second isn't cycled. Yeah. Manual safe is on safe. And then electrical safe is on safe. Writing this shit down sucks, but we're trying to be a good Marine. So, condition 3. Condition 3 rounds in feeder. And condition 2 is ghost round cycled. And then condition 1, right before we slay bodies. Manual safe is on fire. On fire. Bet. Cool. So, to go into detail of what in the fuck is this dude talking about? Just like how we talked about the 240, this is the 242 weapon condition. So condition 4 is rounds in ready box, pass respective forwarder, no rounds in feeder, no ghost round cycled, manual safe is on safe, electrical safe is on safe. Condition 3, rounds in ready box, pass respective forwarder, rounds in feeder, ghost round not cycled, manual safe is on safe, electrical safe is on safe. Condition 2 does apply. Condition 2, rounds in ready box, rounds pass respective forwarder, rounds in feeder, ghost round is cycled, manual safe is on safe, electrical safe is on safe. Condition 1, rounds in ready box, pass respective forwarder, rounds in feeder, ghost round cycled, manual safe is on fire, electrical safe is on safe. Now, what the fuck is a ghost round? Yeah, I got Bowser and his ghost to be around for me. That was a terrible joke, but you know, I'll come up with something better at some point. But anyway, what is a ghost round? I'm not gonna go into crazy depth of how the 242 truly works. You can kind of look that up on your own, and plus, like, I mean, OPSEC, but I don't know, man. With all the information that all these people review and everything that's out there on YouTube and Google, so how does a ghost round work? To kind of dumb it down to the average person of understanding, the 242 Bushmaster chain gun is like an open, is like, no, that's not a good way of saying it. So the ghost round, when the rounds are in the feeder, they're in the feeder, right? My thumb is the hook, but the hook didn't get that round because it can't, because it has to wait till the next one. But in order to get the hook, you gotta click it, you gotta fire it. But since the weapon system is empty because you just loaded the ammo, when you shoot, the 25 will go into misfire because it's saying like, hey, there's no ammo here and you're trying to shoot. No, we understand that. We are trying to shoot, but we're only trying to shoot so we can catch the next round. So now, okay, here we go. All right, so now this is the ghost round, and then this is the actual round to shoot people, right? And this is the gun. So when you pull the trigger, right, you shoot and then it cycles, but there's no. Oh, the wine's actually kind of kicking in. But there's no round here, right? This is the ghost. This part right here is the ghost round. So since there's no bullet there, the system's gonna read, "Hey, you're trying to shoot, but there's no ammo there. Misfire, misfire." I was like, "No, it's not misfire. We're just trying to catch this ammo type." So then you fire again, bypassing the misfire, and now you're ready to fight or ready to fire the next round. Ghost round cycled, meaning the next round is the real round. This is the one that we actually kill people. Hopefully that explains what I'm talking about. You know what, as a matter of fact, maybe this next part will happen. Cycle of operations, not the weapon conditions, the cycle of operations. So there are seven cycles of operations for the 242. It is sear, feed, ram, fire, dwell, misfire, extract. 2 of those happens at the same time, and it is ram and extract. I can show you pictures, but I'm probably not going to. But so the way the gun works is while it's shooting the round, at the same time it's extracting the spent one. So you're shooting the real one, then you're extracting the old one. So essentially, after you shoot, right, and it switches, it extracts. You know what I mean? Like, kind of like, okay, so we'll say this is the extractor, this is the bullet, right? So you shot the bullet, right, and then it sits here. It doesn't extract, it just sits there, right? So we got the bullet that sits here, we got the bullet that sits here, and now we have the next bullet, next round. As you shoot the next round, you are extracting the previous one, and then you go here. If I had 3 hands, it would make more sense, but God only gave us 2. So you fire your main round as you're extracting a spent one. Honestly, I don't even think I'm really gonna go too deep on that. Nah, I won't go too deep on that. Honestly, I think explaining that part was significant enough, but you know, hey, if you guys like this, if you guys like me teaching some of the stuff that I know about, truly, I mean, if you like me teaching about my job, and if you have any thoughts about joining the Marines, hey man, ask away. I am more than happy to help. You know what I mean? Like, I'm what's called a PSEPR, Prior Service Entry Program. There's a lot of acronyms, and I'm surprised that I'm able to keep track with what I know. But anyway, I'm a PSEPR, so I'm trying to get back into the Marines after I got out of the Marines for my first term. And I don't know, man. I just got this new plan to go in and help retain Marines, like help dudes stay in the Marine, or even the military in general. Fucking puddle pirates. But I tried the civilian world. It ain't for me, man. I'm better off as a Marine. So I'm gonna go in, go back to my old job, train up, and try to be part of the solution, you know? Like, my YouTube is just flooding with just terrible leadership. My YouTube is flooding with terrible training, and it's like the retention is not there. And the Marine Corps I think it's a pretty dope place to be in, but everybody has a different opinion. The world is kind of shit, and you know, I just want to help be part of the solution, you know? So I want to create YouTube videos, stream, you know, some motivation, some, you know, hey man, it ain't really that bad, just hang in there, you know. Wait, is it? Yeah, no. Again, second guessing myself, thinking I was wrong, but truly I was right. Story of my fucking life. Fire, dwell, and then misfire. And lastly, extract. I don't know. Should we? I think we should quit studying there, right? I don't know. What else? What else? Ammo types, done. Nomenclature of the ammo types, done. I'm gonna go all over that shit. Oh, well. Let me oil types. Anyway, 40 way, 10 way, AFS, antifreeze. Antifreeze. Oh, baby. Something's telling me that I'm missing one. 90, which is everything in the bottom. 40, which is oil. 10 is for transmission. Antifreeze. No, I'm pretty sure that's all of them. Because 90 is for the diffs, the plants. 40 is for the oil. 10 is for the transmission. Antifreeze is for the antifreeze. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's about it. So, diffs and monetary. Alright, so in the past, how so? We went over what is the LER's mission, what are the LEV variants, the characteristics, nomenclatures of the LEV-25, and the turret. We went over the rates of fire of the 240, went over the weapon conditions for the 240 Bravo and 240 Coax and the M242. Then we went over the ammo types of the 242, and we went over the cycle operations of the 242 and the oil types for the LAV-25. I think that's a pretty good study sesh, sort of. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good study sesh. Kind of like all the truly important stuff, but I like to study more of comms. But we'll do that another day. For now, I think we studied quite a bit. I think we studied quite. Oh fuck, man, these hiccups. Oh my goodness. Woo. Man, what to do? I don't know, man. Maybe I'll just hop on Satisfactory and just hang out there for a little bit. Had to teach us how to write mail on an envelope, how to write addresses for 45 minutes to a fucking hour. So common sense isn't really that common. So direct impact. Man, I remember what I was gonna do. I was gonna do bookmarks for my thing, but whatever, man. All right. So, man, I'm not feeling competitive. Who's on? Who's on that I want to play with? Fucking nobody. We got a coin. You know what? Oh, fuck it. I'll play Satisfactory. Yeah, fuck it. I'll play Satisfactory. Fuck it. Fuck it, man. I'm not really in the shooting mood. Not really. I mean, sort of, kind of, not really. Just play Satisfactory though. Hell fucking yes, brother. Shit. Yeah, just fucking substitute my lamp for my phone because I fucking can. Oh man, that works out pretty fucking good. All right. I remember leaving off building my little train station that was on the way to doing. Is my game a little laggy? Like, this probably just needs to catch up, right? Funny enough, anytime I played WoW, I never really had an issue with lagginess. It's anytime I played any other fucking game. If you really want to practice your slide jumping, just play Satisfactory. Just make yourself a little fucking road like this, and then slide jump. And my fucking dog on my bed, just enjoying the fucking sheets. And bitch. Love you, Godda. Godda, mommy. Yeah, wag your tail. I love you too. I just wanted to turn. It's literally the same fucking thing. Yeah, fuck it, man. And I already have to go back soon. Fuck. Did your mother just come? Yep, your mother just came home. This game is pretty fucking beautiful, not gonna cap. Should probably make a little power line. Oh, actually. Cut my trip a little shorter. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Just for the time being. Because that's just not going to be down there. That just looks stupid. Me, myself, and I. One person watching me. Thank you, my love. Fuck, I can't remember. Oh, freak. And we're gonna get rid of rubber. So it didn't work last time, but it worked this time. That makes sense.
No, literally, like I had cologne on my hand, and I had her lick it, and like I don't.
Smell it? Yep. Thank you. Fucked up. Hair fucked up. It fucked up. No, I mean, not that bad. Nah. Just I made my walk a little further though. Oh. Oh, taking damage. I need to get the fuck out of here. I'm just talking to myself. I believe that is where I'm trying to get to. Look at that purple one. No.
No, it's officially a porn stash.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure. Did anybody mention at least like about your mustache?
Nope. I'm really close.
What fucking assholes. Military seems like a negative fucking thing.
Man, that wine made me feel like shit. My stomach.
Oh, I broke. Can I get...